Meghan Markle?
Yeah.
She's cool, man.
She's cool.
She stole your gin. How you feel about that?
I'm here for it, bro.
I'm here for the multicultural.
Really?
Yeah,
Black
man.
girlfriend effect.
Yeah.
You're into that.
Yeah,
And Meghan
she
Markle's
came
fine
in.
as
What's the
fuck,
black
so.
girlfriend? If they just come in and start fighting?
Nah, bro. You guys don't know about the black girlfriend effect.
She
just...
Wait,
she
what is the black girlfriend effect? This is
you man don't know
You
about
just
this.
glow up the other culture.
Yeah, so you'll see a guy who's had a black girlfriend, all of a sudden he's got buzz cut, like clean shape up. Glows up, bro.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that.
They shave their hair because they start losing it. Because they're so stressed being around this black girl complaining about shit all the fucking time. That's why they gotta shave their hair.
Nah, bro. White guys with black girlfriends, they
grow a beard
they step their
because
dick
there's
up.
more cushion when they get slapped the fuck out of. That's hilarious. I think the black girlfriend effect. It might be a protective instinct, bro.
You think?
Protective.
Do you guys have you ever had black girlfriends?
Yeah.
A few moments later.
PSA, quick acknowledgement. So if you know, you know. If you don't, that's fine. But we just wanted to address something that's happening at the minute. This past weekend, there's been a couple of clips going around from when we did a session on the Flagrant podcast while we were on our US tour. And there were a few jokes made that were incredibly inappropriate. One specifically pertaining to black women. And in the clip, Andrew was making a joke. I'm not even going to get into specifics. Making a frankly racist joke. And we were laughing at it. And to give, there's first of all, before we get into like specifics or anything like that, obviously there's just literally no excuse. There is no excuse.
Agreed.
And fight or flight is a real thing. Like it is, fight or flight is a real thing, and it's so not easy to say, but when you're in those situations, you look at it through.
Yeah. Big JTV, man. Like, comment, sub. Like, of course, comment, subscribe. We got to talk about it. And when I say we got to talk about it, I'm talking about the ShxtnGigs podcast drama. You know what I mean? Situation with Andrew Schulz as well. Andrew Schulz is being called a racist. You know what I mean? And the ShxtnGigs podcast, these individuals from the UK, they went on an American tour and they did some American podcasts, and they said not so flattering, borderline disrespectful things about black women, or things that weren't very appealing to their black female audience. They have a black female audience, bro. And because of that, they have been the type of podcast that, for the most part, they're not really offensive. They're not really edgy. They just crack jokes that are very, how can I say, PC, politically correct, or just vibing. They're not definitely controversial. Okay? The whole point of Flagrant and Andrew Schulz is to be controversial. Is to be borderline disrespectful. Or I'm going to say it's straight up racist. I'm telling you right now, there's sometimes Andrew Schulz said some things that were straight up racist. You know what I mean? And the thing is that the only difference is he has some kind of leeway to do that because he's a comedian. Now, what he does on Flagrant, in my opinion, is more annoying than funny. Let me get specific. The crew, I'm saying specifically Akash, Alex, and Mark. I see this more so with Akash and Alex. They laugh at almost everything that Andrew says, to the point where Andrew feels so emboldened and confident enough to say very disrespectful things and hide them under the umbrella of comedy. So for me, I'm gonna run off some clips. I might have played them at the beginning of this video. You know what I mean? But irregardless of that, what he's done, Andrew Schulz, was that he has so many yes men that people don't push back on his insane out-of-pocket statements. Okay? One of the few who actually has was Shane Gillis. And I might even put it in a clip here, or I might put a clip a bit later, where Shane actually calls out Andrew for making jokes that are not only, you know what I mean, stupid, but, you know, like nonsensical.
You guys, and you know what?
That's his rival's profile picture.
Shane, can we click the video? I just want to hear the sound. I just want to hear the sound.
It's a Sue. It's a
Yeah.
Nah, you look great, dog. Congrats.
I don't think that's funny.
But yeah, I see that. I see why.
Like you don't get it, you mean?
Yeah.
But that's not me, so
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
Yeah.
I don't get the joke. What are you saying?
Yeah. It's okay, dude. It's okay.
Not convinced yet? Well, take a look at this next bit then.
Dude, I was watching your TikTok account.
What's that? Which one?
That's better.
Yeah.
That was better.
The Gillian Keeves?
That was a bit. No, your personal TikTok.
I swear to God, I don't have one.
Also, you sounded 38 when you said that. That was great.
Yeah, your TikTok account is also your account. Your account on TikTok. Yeah, I was watching it.
I swear to God,
maybe somebody's doing an account with you on TikTok.
What is it?
I mean, it's been hilarious.
Are you doing moves?
It's you doing dance moves.
Are you trying to find a guy with Down syndrome doing TikTok? Is that what you're trying to do?
I didn't say that at all. I didn't. Search it.
It is going to be good.
GillianKeeves.tv, dude.
There's going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot to go through here.
Down syndrome dudes love TikTok.
Oh my God.
So my guy's nice.
By the way,
that's wow.
These guys are awesome.
Yeah.
They're having fun.
Yeah.
For you guys to sit here and be like,
wait a minute.
Let's bring it up and mock them. That's up, dude. That's a dude.
We're mocking you.
By using them as an insult.
We're using you.
So you're insulting them by saying I look like them? Or you're insulting me by saying I look like them?
This is you back in your victim thing.
No, I'm not being a victim. I'm saying the jokes you're doing it's not like
It's not PC?
That's not cool.
You know what's really great?
Triggering?
You're making fun of these guys, these Down syndrome dudes putting out TikTok videos.
You know what I mean? Childish. You know what I mean? Literally retarded. You know what I mean? And I don't know if I should be using that word on YouTube. I might just blank it out. Irregardless of that, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. Especially for somebody who had a rough time getting into the comedy lane, or at least the mainstream comedy lane. I think Andrew Schulz sees himself as having to be more edgy, having to be more controversial in order for him to stand out. And that's not necessarily true. That's not necessarily true. Punching down, the reason that matters here is because, for the most part, making fun of black women for being ghetto, ratchet, and angry, it's not even, for one, it's not original. Let's start off with that. It's a used up racist trope, or at least discriminatory, stereotypical trope that could be phrased in a funnier way, could be said in a funnier way. But the thing is, Andrew Schulz a lot of the times says things that are not really that funny on podcasting platforms. And I'm going to make that addendum very clear on stand-up, on YouTube Shorts, you know what I mean, on TikTok. Yeah, he killing the game on that. But when it comes to podcasting, especially on Flagrant, his attempts are so thirsty and he's doing so much that it actually turns people off. And I saw this starting to happen. So when we're talking about the ShxtnGigs guys, for them, their audience, their aura is not necessarily that of controversial podcasting duo. No, their aura and their energy is two homies who are cracking jokes, having laughs. And they have gained a massive black female audience. Credit to them. You know what I mean? Credit to them, because getting any kind of audience is impressive. You know what I mean? The issue, again, resides in the fact that whenever they're talking, whenever they're, apologizing, they're apologizing to their audience, not even in the right way, but they're apologizing to their own audience, the ShxtnGigs guys, by not fully addressing, hey, we apologize for offending black women. They're apologizing to an audience that, for the most part, is going to stay with them. They're not going to leave. So the apology is, for one, shouldn't have happened. For two, if it did happen, it should have been a little more sincere or a little more targeted. It sounded like a cover-up more than a genuine apology. Now, for me, I'm saying it like this. Andrew Schulz and them are not going to apologize. They don't have to. My issue is Andrew Schulz and the whole Flagrant crew have to get better at actually saying jokes on their show instead of just saying childish, goofy-ish, for them to laugh like hyenas at each other and, or audibly, stroke each other's egos. You know what I mean? On some flexible, anyways. You know what I mean? I could say all type of ish. I'll say it like this. Andrew Schulz needs to chill the hell out. You know what I mean? He's got too much chip on his dip. Too much dip on his chip. Whatever term you want to use. He doing the most, and unfortunately, his crew enables it. And that's where this whole controversial started, and that's how it's going to end. It is what it is. Big JTV, get in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel. I'm out.